Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm so excited to share with you some new Dollar Tree kitchen DIY ideas. I get asked often to do videos that are specific to the kitchen, and it's been forever since I've done one, so I was excited to do it for you guys today. I have some organization ideas as well as DIYs in this video. When I was shopping at Dollar Tree, I was so excited to come across these containers. They are a little bit larger than the ones they previously had. They have a blue lid. I thought these would be perfect for snacks in your cabinet or in your pantry. So I wanted to create some labels for this project. So I went into the Cricut design space, and one of the things I love about it is that you can pull up pre-made labels. I found these super cute labels. They said like sweet, salty, can't decide. I loved them so much. So I pulled them into the design space and I just measured my containers, so I knew I didn't want them to be longer than 2 inches. I just resized them so that they fit my project. Next, I sent the pieces to be cut on my Cricut Joy. And since there was 3 different colors, I had 3 different mats that they told me to cut out. Now I just grabbed some vinyl that I had in my stash. I had a white, a black, and a red of the Cricut vinyl that I was going to be using. So I cut out each of those 3 sheets on my Cricut Joy. You guys know I love the Cricut Joy. I've been using it so much. It's so easy to just do projects on my phone and then send them to the Cricut Joy because it's smaller, it's compact. I can easily put it on my craft table, and so I've been using it a ton. And I want to thank Cricut for sponsoring today's video. Once I had the sheets cut out, I'm just gonna pull the labels off with my little weeding tool and put them onto my containers. I tried really hard to make all the labels the same height. And then once I got the labels on there, then I added on the words. I picked up some snacks at Dollar Tree to add into these containers. I had pretzels for the salty, I had M&Ms for the sweet, and then I picked up trail mix for can't decide. I thought this was such a cute little idea. It would be so cute on your pantry, or it would be great as a gift. So Dollar Tree has brought back their lemon decor this year. It's always super popular and I love these plates. So I decided to pick up 2 of them. I also grabbed 3 candle holders in like the candle section so I could make some trays. Now, I thought these would be great trays if you have like a summer gathering or even just as like a centerpiece on your table. I thought they'd be really pretty. So to put these together, it's so simple. I grabbed some of my construction adhesive glue. I think I used the Gorilla Glue for this, but you could use E6000, anything that's a really strong bond glue. So the first thing I did was attach the 2 smaller candle holders together to make it larger. And then I put some glue around the top edge and put my plate in the center. I did the same thing with the smaller plate. I put some glue around one of the candle holders and put the smaller plate on top. Now I wanted to show you guys how I would style these on my kitchen table. So I washed the plates completely before I did anything with them. And then I just got some pastries from the store that I added to the plates. I also picked up a few lemons that I thought would be cute sitting out around them. And here's how it turned out. Not only did I find the lemon plates at Dollar Tree, I also found the dish towels. So I picked up 2 of those. So you could definitely personalize these for your home. So I went back into the Cricut design space and I was looking for a font that had a border to it. So I found one that I liked, and then I just typed out an F for Fenwick, put it into the design space, I sized it to the size I wanted it to be to fit onto my dish towels. Before I cut it, I did a mirror image of it. So I turned on on like the mirror flip. That way, whenever I put it on with the iron-on vinyl, it's going to be the right size. I'm gonna use some black Smart iron-on vinyl to cut this out on my Cricut. Now, you may be wondering what Smart vinyl is. Cricut Joy is a little bit different than the other machines where you don't have to use a mat whenever you cut out. So the Smart vinyl makes it so you can literally just put the vinyl right into your machine. Now, you can use a mat if you want to, but you don't have to. So that's one of the reasons I love the Cricut Joy. It just makes it so much easier to cut things out. Once my monogram letter was cut out, I weeded out any of the excess vinyl. Then I put it onto my dish towel where I wanted it to be. I'm gonna use the Cricut Easy Press and I'm gonna set it on my piece for about 20 seconds, may have been around 15. I pulled it off and then I let it cool a bit before I pulled off that top plastic piece. And I did that with both of my towels. And here's a look at how they turned out. If you just started following me, you may not be aware that I love going RV camping with my family on the weekends. Last year around this time, we renovated an RV. I have 5 videos on my channel. You can go to my channel and search RV to find them. But I love picking up items that are going to be fun for us to use while camping. So when I was at Dollar Tree, I found these little sticks where you could roast marshmallows and I thought they were really cute. They had a wooden handle, so I went ahead and picked up 4 of them. I've seen similar skewers online that people personalize, and I knew I could do it for so inexpensive. So I had a set of outdoor paints that I thought would be perfect for this project. They're just acrylic outdoor paints, so I picked out 4 colors that I liked. Next, I went in and I was painting each handle a different color. I ended up having to do about 3 coats of paint on each of my handles, and I let that dry completely. Then I went into Cricut Design Space, used a font that I like to type out my kids' names and mom and dad, and then I just printed them out on a white vinyl. I used transfer tape to put the words onto the little handles of my marshmallow skewers. And I love how they look personalized, and my kids loved using them on our last camping trip. When I was looking around in the kitchen section at Dollar Tree for possible DIYs that I could do, I came across these spray bottles, and I don't think I've seen these before. I thought they were really cool. I loved how they kind of had this gray tone to them with white lids, so I picked up 3 of them. So I went through all of my Cricut supplies and I found this frosted window cling. I thought it would be kind of cool to create some labels for my cleaning supplies out of this like frosted cling. So this was a super easy project. You guys, I love any project on the Cricut that's really easy. So I just typed out like the 3 different cleaners that I have in my house, which is I have a house cleaner, my linen cleaner, and also my glass cleaner. And then I sent those words to cut. I put the cling on a mat and cut those out. Then I weeded out the excess material and I used some transfer tape to put them on my bottles. I lined the bottles up to make sure the words were about even. So here's the 3 cleaner recipes that I use. So the one cleaner that I use a ton, which is just my house cleaner, and I use it for counters, my appliances, everything, is I will put about a teaspoon of Dawn dish soap in the bottom of my spray bottle. Then I fill it the rest of the way up with warm water. And this is just an easy cleaner that I use, you know, for my table, a lot of different areas. So next is a linen spray that you can use on all of your fabrics. I put in 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and then I fill it the rest of the way up about a cup full of water. You can even add in essential oils if you want. You could add in, you know, your favorite essential oils, maybe around 10 drops, and I shake that up and it's perfect for using on linens. I also have a glass cleaner that I put together. So I use 1/4 of a cup of white vinegar, 1/8 of a cup of rubbing alcohol, and then I use about a cup of water. And again, if you wanted to add essential oils, you could. I mix that up and it's the perfect cleaner for glass. Let me know your favorite cleaning recipes down in the comments. I would love to know the ones that you use at your house. I have to say, I've been super disappointed this year with the organizers at my Dollar Tree. I feel like they have not had any new organizers out, so I've been a little bummed. But when I was at Dollar Tree, I found these gray and pink huge containers for Dollar Tree. Like, these are the biggest organizers I have seen. I was so excited, you guys. So I picked up one of the gray ones to show you. Even better, it even has handles on it. My wheels definitely started turning with all the things I could do with these. I thought they'd be great in a pantry to put in water, snacks, so many things. So I grabbed one of my fun Cricut papers. I cut out the word snacks on it. I took the letters and I placed them onto my container where I wanted them. I filled this up with snacks that we could use on our next camping trip, but this would be so great in your pantry. Let me know if you guys have seen these containers at your store because I love them. They also have them in a pink, and then I saw them in a gray. So let me know if there's any other colors, but those were the 2 that I saw. Now I want to give you an option if you don't have a lot of vinyl on hand, how you can create some fun labels. So I picked up 3 of the Dollar Tree mason jars, and I wanted to create just some fun little containers for snacks or things that I could put in my pantry. I also grabbed some craft paper at Dollar Tree. They sell these in rolls, kind of over in like the party supply section. Then I went to Cricut Design Space looking for some cute labels, and of course they had cute pantry labels. So I brought them into the design space and I just sized them down for my project. I knew that I couldn't have any labels that were bigger than 2 inches. I think that's the biggest thing with the design space is you want to make sure that you get things the right size so you're not like wasting materials cutting them out. Next, I sent these to print, and the cool thing about these labels is it actually prints with a writable pen. Cricut has that option. So it tells you you're going to put in the pen first. So that's what I did first. I took out the blade that I was using, put in the pen, and then I just took that craft paper and put it on one of Cricut's mats, and it fed it through just fine. So it goes through first and it does the writing with the pen. Then it'll give you the instructions. It'll say change out your pen for the cutter, and then it's just going to cut around my labels. So once I had those cut out, I used the blue Mod Podge that is supposed to be dishwasher safe to put these labels onto the front of my containers. Once that dried, I filled them with the appropriate snacks. And here's how they turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you are new here or if you haven't already subscribed, it would really help me out if you hit that red subscribe button. It just lets you know anytime I post a new video on Monday and Thursday. All the links to the products I used in today's video will be down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll talk to you in our next one. Bye.